Joining me this morning. As you get up and out of your chairs, I'm going to give you a couple of reminders. We have our strength training webinar series starting tomorrow, July 11th. We're going over the deadlift. Jenny will be presenting on that. And then we have our cooking demo series. We're doing colorful foods for the next few months. So the first one, Shannon will be making a peach and burrata pizza next Wednesday, July 17th. And then we have our Go for the Gold program. This is running through the Olympics, so July 29th to August 9th. We will have opening ceremonies on July 26th on Friday. We're going to have 4 different events, 3 different regions. It's going to be super fun. So you want to make sure to sign up for that. If you need the link, let me know and I will get that for you. All right. We are going to get going with our balance break today. We are starting with forward folds, which is some of my favorite. So I want you to plant your feet hip distance apart. I want those to be your hip bones, not your thigh bones. So narrow feet and parallel, both toes pointing forward. I want you to take a deep breath in and reach your arms up overhead. And then on your exhale, I want you to slowly roll down like you're peeling your spine up off the wall, one vertebrae at a time, and hang down as low as you can. Feel free to bend your knees slightly, especially for this first one. Let your head hang heavy. Try to release your neck and your upper back as best you can. We're going to stay down here for a couple breath cycles. Take one last big inhale in. And then exhale, slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time, keeping your chin to your chest until the very top. And we're going to do that again. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, slowly roll one vertebrae at a time. Heavier head, let your shoulders come forward. Maybe you're going to get a little bit lower to that ground. Release the neck. The deeper you breathe, the more of that stretch you'll feel. Big deep breath in. Exhale, slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time, chin to chest until the very last second. Beautiful. Your right heel is going to plant right in front. We're going to hinge our hips. So send your hips back towards the wall behind you. Sweep down towards your toe, hamstring stretch, and then circle those arms all the way around, nice and big, and switch. Left heel forward, hinge, sweep, circle around, and switch. These should be performed really slow, so we're not rushing through them. You want to feel a stretch down the back of your leg, but also maybe in that low back, maybe even up into the mid back. It's really getting that whole posterior chain or the back of the body. Let's do 2 more, one on each side. Sweep those arms around. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come into a standing figure 4 stretch. You can use a wall for this or hold on to a desk or a chair if you need a little extra balance. But we're going to take our right leg. I want you to cross the ankle over the left top of the left knee. So we want to make sure we're above that knee joint. We don't want to put pressure on the knee joint. So right above. And then I want you to sit back like you're sitting in a chair into that figure 4 stretch. So you can always hold on to something, or you can even lean against the wall as you hinge. Feel free to put some gentle pressure right above that right knee. We never want to do it on the knee joint. You should feel this in the back, even in the inside of that right hip, maybe even into your low back. And then you'll feel this working that left quad. Breathing here, relax those shoulders. If you need to at any point, find a wall or a chair to support yourself. Just 2 more breaths. And then we'll switch. Left ankle crosses over above the right knee, either away from the wall or on the wall or a chair. Hinging, sitting back almost into a quarter squat. If you're balancing, find a spot to focus on. Gauge that core.
Breathe into that stretch. One more breath. Take it up, shake it out. We're coming into butt kicks. I want them to be semi-slow, so nice and controlled, kicking one heel to the glute and switch. Core is strong, so when we kick, we don't want to lean forward. We want to try to keep the front of our hips open so we can open those quads and engage those hamstrings. We're going to build on this later in class, so we're just kind of warming the movement up. Good. I want you to plant those feet. We're going to take it out to the side. So we're starting with that right leg. We're going to do 10 on the right, and then we'll do 10 on the left. Take it out and back down. Now, as an extra challenge, try to just hover the foot. Don't tap it down, and then lift back out. If you need to, you can always hold on to something. Try your best to keep that movement isolated in that right hip, so we're not hinging over to the left side. Let's do 3, 2, last one, and we'll switch. Plant that right foot, engage the core, lift the left. If you need to, tap down in between, or try to maintain that balance, hover the foot, and then send it out. Exhale as you lift. This is 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Shake it out. I know your glutes are tired. We're going to come into our full balance challenge. So as always, we're going to start small and then we'll progress as we go. So you always have the option to stay with the previous step if you would like. So we're going to start with a march. All that is standing up nice and tall. Knee comes up, step down, and switch. Now, when we switch, we want to try to keep our hips and our shoulders stable. So I'm not sinking into one hip as I lift, but my core is strong, my glutes are strong. Now we're going to add a butt kick to that. So I'm going to take my right foot, knee, bring it up, and then without touching, I'm going to bring it back and kick. Step down and switch. So march, swing it back, and kick. This is all slow and controlled because we want to challenge that balance. We don't want to just speed through. We want to force our core and our muscles to do the work. Chest is tall. Take it back. Last one here, and then we'll progress. This one is going to take some extra mobility. So if it's not there for you, that's okay. We're going to take our right leg. We'll lift it into that march. Without touching, we'll bring it back, and we're going to grab our foot and bring it into a quad stretch, release, and switch. So my left knee comes up, take it back, grab, pull, and switch. Again, that takes a lot of mobility and balance. So if you need to, just stay with that butt kick, maybe make it extra slow, or try to grab that foot. Keep the chest lifted. You can always hinge to grab the foot, but then I want you to extend through the front of the body once you have it to bring the heel to the glute. Oh, I forgot to march on that one. That's not bad. Move at your own pace. I'd rather you move really slow, even if you only get a couple reps in, than rush through this one. We've got 3 more. Breathing as you go. Find a spot to focus on. Last one. Back. Pull it in. Release. Shake it out. That is all we have for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. If you need any links to programs or have any questions, please let me know.
Thanks.
Bye, thanks.